Hello everyone, I hope you are very fine today. Hope you are having a great day. My name is Edwin Lobon Alban and I'm going to give you a presentation. I'm going to show you a presentation which is about lesson plan. My lesson plan that I developed in the last unit. Okay, we have here the script on what I'm going to talk about. We have here the speaker name, who is my name, Edwin Lobon Alban, the topic lesson, the objective, the introduction, the lesson description, the conclusions, and the closing. Now, the speaker name is Edwin Lobon Alban. The topic of the lesson is natural resources on continents, oceans, and economic activities. We have here the objective, but before talking about the objective, I'm going to define you what objectives are. The objective is basically the achievement or the capabilities, the abilities, the knowledge that we are going to get at the end of the class. What mean that? For example, I'm going to familiarize and recognize the topic with an open and general question. We're going to work with general questions, with open questions, but based on the context we study or we are going to analyze or familiarize based on the videos we have here: economical issues in coastal regions, natural resources, climate change. We're going to see firstly the videos, and then we're going to make the answers. We're going to discuss it by answering the questions here. Right? We're going to read, analyze, and get in context with the article about continent, oceans, and so on. So here we have the reading comprehension, the article that you have to read to get in context and then answer the questions that it's in the paper sheet. And then you are going to give solutions for each announcement, present solutions, develop your abstract system. For example, the way you make solutions for the reading of a specific context. If I read about environment, or if I read about the climate change, so I know what are the possible solutions for it. For example, save water, save energy, don't spend money for buying plastic. Every aspect that is based on the context. Also, reflect a good understanding of the reading comprehension by speaking about the topic. For example, speaking the social organizations to make use of the natural resources by exploiting it. Right? You have to discuss it, give solutions, and so on. But before that, you have to watch the videos to get in context. Maybe one time, 2 times to understand it, and then we have to answer the questions. In this, you have to read to get in context, and then answer the question that is in the link, and then you can play a game based on the context we study in the last stage, in the last practice stage and the first stage. This is a game about all the topic, right? This game is about all the topic, and the final you are going to discuss about climate change and so on. And the final homework, you are going to describe by writing a little essay, making a complaint letter you have mentioned with the details about common situation in your neighborhood. For example, if you have a problem in your neighborhood, you can do it. You can make a little complaint, a letter complaint about it, and so on. Conclusions. Okay. To conclude with this descriptive video, it's essential to mention that to make a lesson plan be the best lesson plan, I mean, by following all the requirements as possible, we have to be organized and structure our lesson plan in 3 stages or moments. That is important, to make the lesson plan to divide in 3 stages: the initial moment, the intermediate moment, and the final moment. Or with other name is the first stage, the introductory stage, the first stage, or the production stage. You can name it as you want, but the idea is that you can divide this in 3 stages. Now, because on that way you could be able to understand in what time we would be able to see a specific activity. Also, it's important to create the objectives of the plan, because we could be conscious or more conscious about what are the goals and the achievement for our learning process. Finally, I think it's important to follow a plan before starting an education program, because we could know exactly how to make a good performance of the class. For example, identifying issues with the learning of the students, and by applying methods, a good method or good methods that make a good appliance or a good practice in the class. In the closing, my final closing is to be part of a plan change the way we teach in the class. Change the way students learn while they recognize the objectives of the class and definitively the real purposes of the class, and how there could be obstacles while we do a performance in every stage, and how could the teacher and the students make a solution for every manifested educational situation. Right? This is the closing, the final closing. Now, this is all I have to say here. I have to get in contact with this lesson plan, and I have described all of this in a good way. So, thank you so much.